Imagine you are the sole provider for your family. You make your money selling things on the main street of Nakuru in western Kenya, a busy city of 300,000 people. You are competing with a lot of other people selling things. The man selling the bootleg CDs is Joseph Oboy. On a good day, he'll sell 9 or 10 CDs at a couple of dollars a piece. The trouble is, there aren't very many good days.
It's very hard to get customers here.
Why? Food prices. They are soaring around the world and hurting people right here in Kenya.
Many people here don't have money to spend. They spend money for food only. Only for food, but not luxuries.
In the US, Joseph would fall a long way below the poverty line. In Kenya, there are millions like him, making just enough money to get by. No job security or long-term guarantees of any kind. Fortunately, on this particular day, Joseph's job has paid enough to allow him to buy some food. He has to think hard about what he can afford. On this day, only a few fruits and vegetables. Joseph comes to this market about once a week. There's lots to buy here, lots of selection. Only Joseph can afford most of what they sell here. Fish, for example. Joseph says he'd love to buy fish for his family, but he says the last time he did that was about a month ago, and even then, he could only afford 3 small fish. They are a family of 5. Stephen Mariti is the market manager. In the last several months, he says food prices have risen dramatically. Bad for the people of Nakuru, bad, he says, for his market.
They come in expecting probably when they want to buy fish or mango or vegetables that the price that they left was the same. But when they come and find that the prices have doubled, they leave that product and go for the cheap ones.
One of those people, of course, is Joseph. He's home now with his family. His home is one room, small, dark, one light, little ventilation, and no plumbing. This is where his family lives, where they sleep, and when there is food, where they eat. Today, Joseph's wife, Mary, is making rice and vegetables. No meat or fish tonight for his son and 2 little girls, but they won't go to bed hungry. Joseph and his family aren't the only Kenyans struggling to cope with rising food costs. 100 miles southeast of Nakuru, the skyline of Nairobi, the nation's capital. Some of the supermarkets here are like any you'd find in America. Organized, clean, even the faint sound of supermarket music. And of course, the packed shelves, row after row of produce. But the customers are choosing what they buy more carefully. They're feeling squeezed.
I'm feeling the pinch actually, because I've had now to cut on some luxuries.
David Muturi has worked for the upscale Nakumatt chain for 13 years. He says he's never seen prices jump the way they have.
Really shocked. And the prices are still going up every day. They're still going up. We don't know how far they will go.
He takes us to an aisle with one of the most essential cooking items in Kenya.
Cooking oil is very important to Kenyans. No food can be prepared without oils in Kenya. There's 312. Last week it was 310.
310.
Yeah,
and 1 month ago, what was it?
1 month ago, we used to sell at 289.
That's a big rise.
Yeah, very big rise.
In fact, cooking oil has risen to the equivalent cost of about $5 a bottle, up sharply and very pricey, even for the people in this relatively affluent area. Just a few miles away from that gleaming supermarket in one of Nairobi's sprawling slums, people can't even afford a loaf of bread.
Today, it is history for a loaf of bread for a family. A loaf of bread.
No running water, open sewers. It is incredibly difficult at the best of times. Now people are getting desperate.
Nobody can help the other because everybody is fighting for his life.
The UN's World Food Programme has stepped in to feed children in the slums.
We're seeing people cutting down the number of meals they're having per day. We're seeing people cutting down the quality of the food that they're eating, which is also crucial, especially for young children and women who are pregnant and nursing young children. We're seeing people cut out crucial parts of their expenditure, like education, like transport, like healthcare, just so that they can put food on the table.
We just have to hang on for the time being. We don't know what is going to come of the future. Yeah, we just have to hang on.
I'm Martin Seemungle reporting for World Focus in Nairobi.